Hello, my name is Nishu and I represent Parallel team which help businesses by developing web and mobile app solutions as well as tech consulting. If your business has an online presence, you understand the value of a good website and having reliable, easy to use app is essential to running your business efficiently and keeping your customers happy. But it's not enough to have a good product or services. You also need to create consistent, high quality content to grow your business online. We are going to talk with a content marketing specialist to see what strategies will take your business to the next level. Today with us we have Emily, who is like expert here to talk. Hi, Emily.
So, I'm a marketing strategist and copywriter. So, I help businesses to grow by creating high quality content that's targeted to your ideal audience and is specific to your industry. And the most important content is on your website because that's the public face of your business.
Okay, got you. How important it is to have the good content on your website?
Your website is a huge opportunity to showcase your products and services. It should have an attractive layout and be relatively easy to use. If possible, I recommend having one long scrolling website instead of multiple pages, and there's several reasons for that. First, potential customers don't have to click to move through or navigate through your website. That's really important because every time someone has to click, you're actually losing potential customers. Another reason is that search engines like Google prefer websites with a higher word count because they interpret them as being more valuable. So if you have a separate page for each section of your website, like your about section or your content section, some of them probably don't have a very high word count, and these shorter pages will actually hurt your ranking in search results. But if you have a long scrolling page, you'll be able to include this information without hurting your SEO. It's also very important that all of your content is written with SEO in mind. Your website will rank higher in Google searches, which makes it easier for your ideal customers to find you. And an expert copywriter or content marketer will know exactly how to do this.
Oh, that's great. So, how do you recommend building SEO or the search engine optimization?
One of the most useful and cost-effective ways to build SEO is with a blog, and the proof is in the numbers. Businesses with a current optimized blog get 67% more leads than their competitors that don't. So search engines like Google favor websites with current, frequently updated content that's high in quality and accurate. So if you regularly post new blogs to your website, search engines will rank your website higher. And of course, the higher you rank, the easier it is for potential customers to find you. Blogs are also a great way to keep existing customers engaged because being hosted on your website, besides that, a blog can also be adapted and shortened to be sent out as a newsletter to your email list. And this helps keep you top of mind for previous customers. The fact that they count on you to provide high quality information builds trust and develops a relationship with them. And those are the things that turn a one-time sale into a loyal long-term customer.
Okay, that's good. But there is like one issue. So, what about the people that visit your website but aren't ready to like purchase anything yet?
Absolutely. Most people actually won't make a purchase the first time they visit your website, but you still have an opportunity to engage with them. I recommend having an opt in, which is an opportunity to gather an email address. We've all seen websites that have a pop up asking for your email as soon as you get on their site. And if you're anything like me, you just X out of the box and move on. Most people actually find that more annoying than helpful. If you've never been to their website, how do you know you want to receive emails from them? So, a much more effective way to engage with visitors to your website is by offering them something for free. For an e commerce store, maybe that's a free shipping code or a percent off their purchase. For other types of businesses, it may be a helpful video or even a mini course, a free checklist, an ebook, something like that. If your opt in is high in quality, it's more likely that customers will be willing to give you their email so that they can get it.
Okay, so you are talking about the email. So why is it like helpful to have the like customers' email addresses?
Well, when a potential customer gives you their email address, it's a personal invitation to their inbox. You now have the opportunity to keep the conversation going with them. You can send them informative newsletters, write about topics that are relevant to your business. You can keep them up to date on the latest products and services that you offer. Some emails are going to ask directly for a sale, but most of them don't. Most of them actually just further your goal of developing a relationship with the customer. So when emails are well thought out and well written, your audience is happy to read them. So you don't need to trick them with misleading subject lines. They don't work very well and they really just make people mad and they're more likely to unsubscribe.
Okay, that's good. You like talk about the having the email there, but there's like one issue there with the like businesses. They want to like increase their sales. So how does good writing lead to increased sale?
Well, a skilled writer takes the time to really understand your ideal audience. We speak to their pain points. What is it that they're struggling with? What do they have problems with? The content we write explains how your product or service solves that problem for them. Another strategy is writing about their dreams. What do they want for themselves? What do they want for their families? How do they wish that their life was better or easier? This opens the door to explain how your product or service can make that dream a reality for them. So, good writing makes customers feel that you have their best interest at heart. You're not just there to make money off them or to make a sale, you're there to help them. And when the content you share with customers is high quality and reliable, this builds trust. And people that trust your values and your good intentions are the ones that become loyal customers for many years. And that's what we want.
Okay, so Emily, we have talked about the content on your website and the value of a blog. So we do understand that thing, and you completely gone through all those points. So what about the content and strategies to build your brand over the social media? Because that is something the people will definitely want to know about that.
Definitely. Social media is another cost effective way to build your brand. Most social media platforms favor accounts that post regularly, but it's not just about the number of followers that you have. The algorithms are designed to support accounts with a lot of activity. So if your posts are getting a lot of likes, saves, comments, shares, all of that counts. And that's why it's so important to have a skilled writer on your team, because obviously the image or video that you post should be eye-catching, but it's the words that keep your audience engaged. And having a strong call to action or CTA is part of that, because your audience is ready to do what you ask. So things like drop a like if you agree, or asking them to share their thoughts in the comments, or tag a friend that would like to see this, things like that. You can also direct them to links to your website, sales page, blog, anything like that. You can have those in your bio and direct them to click on those links. So, part of your social media strategy is also following or connecting with other businesses in your industry, because that makes it a lot easier for their followers to find and then follow you. And this strategy may take a little while to build momentum, but it is more cost effective than other strategies like running social media ads. And your followers will enjoy reading about your industry, reading about topics that interest them. And the benefit is that this strategy also builds trust with your audience. So when you offer them a product or service, they're much more likely to hit the buy button.
Okay, that's good. So, I mean, why is it like really helpful content creators to like network with web and app designers?
Absolutely. I help my clients by creating content for their websites, emails, social media. And I often include royalty free images as part of my service. But really, my specialty is the words that I write and the strategy recommendations to build their brand. But most copywriters and content creators do not actually upload their work onto the client's website. I'm a firm believer in sticking with the things that you're good at. So let's say a client has a new product they want to feature. They're going to need a landing page. So I can write the words and maybe make recommendations about the layout and images, things like that. But they're going to need a skilled web designer to actually put it all together and launch it. Or let's say a client wants an opt-in so that they can collect email addresses. Someone like me can write the content to offer the download, or even write an ebook that a potential customer will want to have in exchange for their email address. But they need the expertise of someone like you to create the opt-in itself. So a potential customer will click to receive the download, and a form will come up for them to fill out their name, their email address, and then they'll receive the ebook or video or coupon code, whatever it was that they signed up for. So as a business owner, you're an expert at running your business. You create products or services that people want, and you're really good at it. But to grow your business, you often need an expert web developer or the tech support of someone like Nishu to make sure your website is running smoothly and looks great. And for your business to come up in search engines and keep your customers engaged, you also need to work with a skilled writer, because they'll know how to write with SEO in mind and how to appeal to your ideal audience.
Okay, that's good. So, what if a business owner says they can handle all the tech and the content creation needs of their business? Every in every business there is like person who's like Superman. So, what do you recommend?
Yes, that is entirely possible because entrepreneurs are extremely talented and independent people. But creating high quality content that will rank in Google searches and appeal to your specific audience, and then updating and maintaining your website, adding sales pages, blogs, social media content, things like that, it takes a lot of time. And you're just too busy running a successful business. Your audience expects your tech to run smoothly and your content to be consistent and high quality. So if you want to reach your goals this year, I strongly recommend working with an experienced copywriter and marketing strategist, and also establishing a relationship with a skilled web designer. It's always a good idea to start off with maybe a small project to see if you like working together. But building your brand and running a successful business is not a one-person job. And so as your business grows, you're going to need a team of experts to help you reach your goals. And if any questions about marketing strategy or tech support needs, you're welcome to reach out to me or to Nishu. Our contact information is listed below.
Okay, thanks, Amy, for your like kind words and like suggestions. So as you can see, there are like so much opportunities for businesses right now. Please let us know if there's like any we can support you or your growing businesses. We are here to help you. Thank you.